It's an eyesore that greets visitors to Formby and has been a magnet for vandals and arsonists. But former mobile phone tycoon Mike McComb wants to transform the derelict Powerhouse into a plush apartment complex. The multimillionaire, who now invests his fortune in property development, hopes building the 60 apartments will put an end to the vandalism that has plagued the site on Hogs Hill Lane. Mr McComb has spent 5 years and an estimated £500,000 developing his proposals. A public consultation was held at Formby Pool to give residents a chance to view the plans and air their views. Mr McComb was there to answer any concerns residents had about the proposals.
The reaction's been very favourable. It's better than I'd hoped for. As we explained to everybody who attended, we've taken everybody's comments on board, and I've suggested to the consultants that we have a further meeting once we've addressed everybody's concerns. But overall, very, very favourable. I think everyone's in agreement that something's got to be done with it. We've got to come up with something that's mutually beneficial to me as a developer and more importantly to the residents. I think the economic climate is totally out of my hands. You can only deal with what you've got, and whilst it'll be less profitable than it would have been before, it's still a viable scheme, and that's probably because of Formby's reputation of being a nice place to live. It was obvious that it was going to be a problem to do a housing development, which would obviously be a lot more profitable. But I've got a certain reputation for restoring old buildings in the area, and none more than Formby Hall where I live, and the longer I went involved in the project, the more I realised that it is part of Formby's heritage. I never could make a viable scheme out of converting it. Whilst the profit element is important, it's not everything, and I think it would be something that myself and the whole of Formby would be very proud of if the power station was renovated to the original architectural merit that it was.